This video is on marginal analysis. And what marginal means is one more, also add additional to this. And so what we're looking at is the additional cost of doing something versus the additional benefit of it. So when we're looking at pizza, and we can look at this from several different ways. The marginal cost of producing additional pizzas, or the marginal cost of consuming additional pizzas. Is it worth eating one more slice when we know what it's going to do to our waistline? As a producer, is it, what is it going to cost you in terms of your labor and natural materials and your capital to increase productivity of pizzas, versus what is the benefit that I'm getting from that additional slice of pizza or that additional whole pizza, whether it is as, once again, a consumer versus a producer. So both consumers and producers incur marginal costs and marginal benefits. And so when we're talking about marginal analysis, what we're really looking at is the decision-making process of doing anything, doing one more minute of things, hiring one more worker, spending one more hour studying, whatever it is. We're looking at things in terms of, what do I have to give up? What is the additional cost that is going to be incurred versus the additional benefit being gained by any decision that we make? It doesn't have to be money. It is every single decision, kind of like your opportunity costs. All right, so what we're looking at here is a marginal benefit curve. That's your green curve that is downward sloping versus your marginal cost curve. And you can almost think of these as your supply and demand. We've got going up and down on the left-hand side price, going across the bottom your quantity. And just like equilibrium, your marginal benefit and your marginal cost, economists will say, you are going to do something to that point where your marginal benefit equals your marginal cost. Anything before that, on the left-hand side of that point, your marginal benefit is greater than your cost, so you will continue to do it, because by doing it, your benefit is going to be greater than what it's going to cost you. But once you reach that point where your marginal benefit equals your marginal cost, if you do it one more, if you produce one more, if you eat one more, the cost now becomes greater than your benefit, and you just won't do it at that point. So marginal analysis is looking at the additional cost versus the additional benefit. You must understand that the optimal point, just like in supply and demand, where we're trying to get to equilibrium, you are going to do something or make a decision or produce or consume or whatever it is, study for 5 more minutes, whatever it is, up until the point where your marginal benefit equals your marginal cost.